Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Conquering with Praise. My name is Praise. If you're new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the notification bell because I'll be posting 2 or more videos every single week. Now, let's get down to business. Okay, let us talk about the blankets in a relationship. Sleeping with your boyfriend or your girlfriend in a relationship. That's what, as teenagers, you think the relationship is about, right? Sleeping with the person you're in a relationship with. Trust me, it's not. Being in a relationship means getting to know a person and not knowing them, not knowing their private parts, private areas. No. Knowing a person fully, who they are, what makes them happy. And trust me, sleeping with a person doesn't make anyone happy because it's an enjoyment of it's an enjoyment of maybe 10 minutes and that's it. And what happens after that lasts for a lifetime. Imagine sleeping with someone just because you want to prove to them that you love them. Because that's how guys get girls to sleep with them. Prove to me that you love me. Oh, you don't want to. That means you don't love me. And because you are young, you're a teenager, you'll be like, oh, no, I love you. And he's like, prove to me. And you're not ready, but you want to prove to him that you love him. And what happens? You sleep with them. And after sleeping with them, sometimes they leave. They do. I'll tell you a story about me. In 2009, I was 16. And because my friends had boyfriends since they were 13 and I was 16 and still didn't have a boyfriend because I was very scared of my mom. So my friends would always tell me that, oh, you don't have a boyfriend? I talked about peer pressure on a video. I think it's episode 2. I talked about peer pressure. My friends were like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend? It means you're not attractive. You're not the kind of girl that guys will like, You're not that beautiful. Imagine being told you're not that beautiful, but people are proposing you, but you're focused. But they're trying to derail you. I was hurt because I thought they were my friends. So they tried to set me up with a guy. And they did. So I dated that guy from April, May, June, July, August, September, October. And then October, he started pressurizing me. He's like, if you love me, you'll sleep with me. If you love me, you'll sleep with me. If you love me, you will sleep with me. My grandmother used to tell me that she can see when a person is has lost their V card. And my mom told me that if I ever fall pregnant, I'm leaving the house and going to be the wife because I'm doing things which are supposed to be done by married people. So because I was scared of that, he pressurized me October, and then November, he invited me to his place. When I got to his place, he told me that we were going to study. He was in matric, I was in grade 10. No. He was in matric, I think I was in grade, I was in grade 10. So he was pressurizing me. When I got to his place, I thought we were going to study. He even bought snacks. But I didn't see that he bought condom. He bought them. When we got there, telling me that he studied in his room. Fine, we went there. I took out my books. He's like, no, come sit here. He tried kissing me and all that, and I became terrified because he was climbing on top of me. So I started crying. When I started crying, he saw that I'm crying, and you don't want to sleep with someone who is crying unless you want to do the R word to them. So he was like, no, it's fine, let's study. So we studied for an hour. And after that, he was like, oh, he has to go play football or something. And we had promised each other that we're going to study for 3 hours. And he's going to ask me, because it was during our final year, he was going to ask me questions of what I was studying and then help me with what I was going to write. But no, just because I said no, just because I cried, he was like, no, he has to go play football. And then he escorted me home. When I got home, I got a message that it's over. I proved to him that I don't love him. I was heartbroken because I learned to love him. Then I started, I think it's puppy love, you know. So I was hurt a lot, to a point where I curled him on my bed and started crying. When I woke up, he had changed his mixed PP profile picture to him and his girlfriend, which means that I was aside. And he didn't even love me. He just wanted to sleep with me. So imagine if I slept with him. I would be heartbroken because I lost my V card to him. I wasn't even his main. His only, in fact, because you want to be someone's one and only, right? But I wasn't his one and only. I was his second best. In fact, not best, just second. Sloppy second. Just wanted to sleep with me and get down with it. I don't know what my friends told him when they told him that when they made us when they hook us up. I don't know. So before you sleep with someone, think of this. Have this in mind. Does this person really love me? Am I the only one for him? Because imagine being dumped after you lost your V-card to someone and they dump you just because they wanted to use you. How would you feel? That's why a lot of people are depressed. It's not because of important. Okay, it's important. Everything is important, but it's things you would have avoided. Trust me, it didn't even last me a month to get over him because I never slept with him. And I was still learning to love him. So, imagine if you sleep with someone and they dump you afterwards. That is why we have a lot of teenagers killing themselves, teenagers depressed. Please, please, and please, try to save yourself from unnecessary depression, from unnecessary suicide. Trust me, you have the rest of your life when you're 20, when you're a teenager, an adult, to enjoy everything that life has to give you. But please, please, and please, save yourself unnecessary heartaches. Because not every guy that you meet in high school will be your husband or will love you for the rest of your life. Some are there for 3 months. Imagine maybe you are the 90-day rule person and you're like, okay, 90-day rule. On month 3, when you give yourself to him, after he leaves you. Save yourself from unnecessary heartache. Save yourself. Until next time, peace.